Front page on the AIM network, India's definitive media organization and voice on everything AI and technology, is loud and proud today to bring to you the fact that the India AI Impact Summit 2026 has begun in New Delhi, bringing the world's biggest AI leaders, policymakers and companies to what is now one of the most important AI markets on the planet. But beneath all of the excitement, the GPUs and the global CEOs, a darker question is lurking. Can AI derail democracy? And today, India policymakers warned, yes it can. At the summit, Minister of State for IT, Jitin Prasad, warned that AI-generated misinformation has the power to undermine democratic systems, especially in a country where elections happen year-round. Because this is synthetic persuasion at scale. Why is this so different? Deepfakes erase trust. A fake video released hours before voting can shape perception before facts actually catch up. Misinformation is now personalized. AI can tailor propaganda by language, region, and community, delivered through trusted networks. We've mentioned it, we've seen it, we've experienced it. Emotion spreads faster than truth, ladies and gentlemen. AI doesn't need to convince you. It only needs to provoke you. That's the new battlefield. Union Minister Ashwini Vaishnav has highlighted the growing crisis of deepfakes and misinformation and confirmed India is in talks with 30+ countries on technical and legal safeguards, because synthetic media doesn't respect borders and democracies cannot fight this all alone. India's principal scientific advisor described AI as a double-edged sword, capable of transforming education, governance and health, while also posing long-term societal risks if left unchecked. The goal now is to sharpen the opportunity. Yes, it is very important. But more importantly, it is also to blunt the risk. This summit is massive. Let me just give you the numbers. 3,000+ speakers, 500+ sessions, 300+ exhibitions and demonstrations, 2.5 lakh expected visitors, delegations from 40+ countries, expo pavilions from 13 nations. Global leaders are arriving later this week, and the guest list includes, get ready for it, Sam Altman, Sundar Pichai, Demis Hassabis, Dario Amodei, global policymakers and heads of states. Because, well, for AI companies, it's very evident by now that India is the largest open digital market, a talent powerhouse at that, and the next billion user frontier. So what is to be expected? Here it is. Massive AI infrastructure announcements. India's compute demand is exploding, as we know, as we cover it very extensively here on Front Page. Expect data center deals, sovereign AI stacks, and GPU infrastructure investments. AI for Bharat, not just AI for big tech. India's focus is quite clear on that account. Scale AI across healthcare, agriculture, governance, MSMEs, and education, the sectors that really matter, the sectors that really in so many ways are palpable. Global AI governance and copyright framework discussions are underway to balance innovation with creative rights and, more importantly, media protection. Sovereign AI and semiconductor momentum. India is positioning itself for domestic AI capability and chip ecosystem growth. Wow, AI talent and jobs, that's the big one, because of course we've all been facing the tremors, we've been hearing the news, we've been talking about it on Front Page. Transformation AI won't eliminate jobs. No, it will unbundle them on the other hand. Skilling and workforce transition will dominate conversations, as it has in our own. Safety, deepfakes and democracy protection. We need to expect stronger collaboration on safeguards against misinformation and cyber threats. And trust me, these are some of the announcements which will be made in the AI Impact India Summit. In a fireside conversation on merging cultural heritage with frontier tech, leaders have emphasized AI should amplify human creativity, not replace it. Yes, that's the key. While global consensus is needed to balance innovation and creative rights. Already on display at the summit, autonomous delivery robots and drone logistics, AI in disaster prediction and management, and of course, response AI, reducing medical diagnosis time globally. AI enabling MSMEs to access digital commerce. UPI One World enabling global delegates to transact seamlessly. This, my friends, is AI moving from lab demonstrations to public infrastructure where it matters the most. But before the keynotes even begin, the AI boom has hit Delhi in the most realistic way possible. We've discussed this on Front Page, but it's always interesting to reiterate something, which is something that massive because it talks about the impact. Hotel suites reportedly are touching $33,000 per night. When compute demand meets VIP demand, pricing algorithms win. AI can strengthen governance. Yes, we know that. AI can strengthen economies. AI can strengthen public services. But you know what? If truth becomes synthetic, the question is, can democracy remain authentic? I'd definitely like for you to tell us, what do you think in the comments below? It is just the beginning. The Prime Minister has inaugurated the summit. He has said that let the games begin. It is going to be a colossal carnival of some amazing announcements, some very awesome innovations. Hopefully, the road ahead will be actually paving in a direction which will be only hammering on the points that we keep making here at Front Page on the AIM network. I just have to say this, we look forward to this coverage. We are going to be doing it extensively here on Front Page. Please make sure that you're part of this wonderful AI carnival with us. Think AI, think AIM.